Mountain Dew. Get you a bottle of Mountain Dew. Grab some dew, or you're screwed. Get your Mountain Dew down, down. How's that for a sponsor endorsement? Yep, Darlington Raceway is next up on the Castrol GTX Cup Series. It's the running of the Mountain Dew Southern 500. And that's why the Mountain Dew jingle, okay? Should be a good racer today here for the Castrol GTX Cup Series as we're down to the waning moments of the championship season. Jack Richards in the 14, our Daytona 500 winner starts from the pole. Beside him, Theo Siegel in the 5. Row 2 has Zed Weinstein in the 70, and the 28 of Keith Batson starts in the 4th position. Row number 3 has Jeffrey Fenguy in the 12, and the 52 of Sean Henley. Row number 4 has Ty Sheets in the 75, and the 43 of Red Bell, and here comes the command to fire him up.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
Okay. I think we ought to teach that guy to do commands. I think I don't know. I think you gotta hire somebody else, Darlington Raceway. I don't know. That was the lamest command I ever heard. Row 5 has Leah Walker in the 29 and the 10 of Cole Daly, and then behind him in the 30 is Cole Moore and the 26 of Sam Young. Yeah, that was the lamest command I ever heard for a NASCAR race. I swear to goodness. Let's get out of the way here and let's get ready for 37 laps around this racetrack here at Darlington. The Mountain Dew Southern 500 about to get underway. Green flag about to wave and boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls. Side by side off into turn number 1, Jack Richards in car 14 will bring the AJ Foyt Oldsmobile out in front. Zed Weinstein, car number 70, runs to the 2nd position as the JD McDuffie car is driving. Jeffrey Fenguy in the blue number 12. A lot of blue cars right up front there. Zed Weinstein in the 70. Right there. Yeah. Zed Weinstein in the 70, he's a blue car. Obviously, also Jeffrey Fenguy in his Buick. Ty Sheets is Ford, the number 75. And the number 29 Pontiac of Leah Walker. Like Zed Weinstein also has a Pontiac, by the way. So, 4 blue cars altogether and 3 different makes. Here, Pontiac, Ford, and Buick. As Leah Walker, see him about to go by Theo Stegall on the 5. And bring in Cole Moore in the 30 with him. Or with her, I should say. Weinstein has the lead right now. Here comes Jeffrey Fenguy, car number 12. Winner at Las Vegas and also at Talladega. Fenguy sticking the nose of that Buick right up under that rear end of that Pontiac. 3 blue cars all in the top 4 spots, or top 3 spots. Followed by a couple of yellow cars, Cole Moore in the 30 car, the Pennzoil Pontiac, and the number 4 Kodak Oldsmobile, Kodak Pontiac, Kodak Chevrolet of Dion Scott. And now he's being chased by the 24 of Ryan Cooper. He runs in 7th. Keith Batson running in 8th position, I believe. Being followed by the 8 of Charles Jackson. Dion Scott diving inside of Jeffrey Fenguy for the number 3 position now. As Leah Walker in the 29 goes in the 2nd. On board with Leah Walker in the 29. There goes Leah Walker diving inside for the lead here in car number 29. You're back on board with Leia as they come down to turn number 2. Jeffrey, and that's the Ford Dion Scott, the Kodak Chevrolet, going inside for the number 2 position, and here he comes, and he's got it. Cole Moore going in the 3rd, Zed Weinstein and Ryan Cooper stuck up on the high side. Weinstein in the 70 and Cooper in the 24. And now Charles Jackson, the 8, dives inside. He's going to bring Chris Dawerton in the 66, Sam Young in the 26, and Dylan Poteet in the 22. Dylan trying to get some seriously good runs there because he's down, a little bit down in this by his standards and points. He's 21st in the points right now. He has put together a string of good runs though, but he just needs to keep it up. To see his blue Ford number 22 closes up on the back bumper of that green 26 of Sam Young, also a Ford. Sam's Ford about a year younger than Dylan's. Sam's Ford is a 92 model, and Dylan's Ford is a 91 model. Both Thunderbirds. Dylan right now runs 7th. Sammy Mills up ahead. Sammy Young up ahead in 6th. Jack Richards running 8th. Adrian Becker running 9th. A good run for her. Cody Lamas in 10th. Jonathan Ramey in 11th. Zed Weinstein about to be passed by the 68 of Joshua Osborne. Say the Fords looking pretty strong. The Fords are looking pretty strong here at Darlington, and Osborne's also a Ford. He's his number 68 car. Finished a close 2nd at Michigan. The 2 races ago. Osborne currently running 12th. The pride of Van Lear, Kentucky. One of the 3 Kentucky drivers in the field, by the way. Dylan Poteet's another one from Grayson. They're from I'm not sure what state of town in Kentucky he's from, but same with Ryan Cooper. But Mitchell Jones, another Ford, he's running 13th position, and Nick Baxter, also another Ford, he's running 14th. So I tell you what, like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 6 Fords right up in the top 14 spots. But right now the leader is a Pontiac, and that's Leia Walker in the Hardee's Pontiac number 29. That's an 89 Pontiac she's driving. Charles Jackson running in 2nd. That is a 1990 Buick he's driving. Sam Young up in the 3rd. Dylan Poteet up in the 4th. And Jack Richards, our Daytona 500 winner, up in the 5th. Adrian Becker diving inside of Cole Moore for the number 6 position. You're on board with Adrian Becker in car number 11. That's a little on-board ride around Darlington with Adrian Becker, and there's Josh Osborne. We were talking about him just a minute ago, and he's making a little move here to try to be up front for the win. And see where Joshua's clocked at this time by in a number 68 Country Time Ford. He might think it's Joshua might think it's embarrassing to drive a paint car in this series, but what you see is what you get. Osborne currently running in 8th place right now. But he won't be 8th for long because here comes Nick Baxter in a 9. trying for that spot, and there's several cars rubbing at mixed there. Chris Dalton in the 66, Ryan Cooper, Pichu Lennon in the 21. So with 20 laps to go, Leia Walker has got them all in her sights right now. She's dominated this middle portion of the race. But another Pontiac there with Cole Moore. He's closing right in the 30 car. No, Dylan Poteet made a little move to the inside, but Cole threw the block on him. And Dylan's got his good buddy Cody Lamas right behind him in the 94. That's an 89 Oldsmobile he's driving. There comes Dylan Poteet to the inside. Number 22. He's gonna move by Cole Moore with ease as it goes into turns 1 and 2. So move Dylan up in the second position, the Season 1 champ at the Castrol GTX Cup Series and Season 5 champ at the Daytona 500. Jonathan Ramey, we haven't talked much about him in the 42 car. He's running solid. He's going to have a solid run running in 4th. He's got Sam Young in the 26 and Joshua Osborne in the 68 right behind him. A couple of those strong Fords we were talking about. Sam Young, a winner twice this season. He won at Rockingham, and he also won at the road course at Watkins Glen. Looking for his 3rd win of the season. Plenty of racing left to go, though. There's still 17 laps to go. So don't pencil in your winner yet, though, even though Leia Walker. Just to say that, Dylan Poteet goes inside for the lead. Car 22 inside of car number 29. 3 blue cars all together. Dylan in a Ford, Leia in a Pontiac, and Cody Lamas in an Oldsmobile. And Poteet led the lap barely by just about a couple of feet. Boy, Cody Lamas keeping the pressure on Dylan Poteet as they go down the 3rd and 4th turns right now. And that's from the back bumper Dylan Poteet's car. Look how close Cody Lamas is. Cody's right there in the back saying, "Remember me, Dylan?" just letting you know I'm back there in case you're dozing off. But now Lamas has been shut up high by Sam Young in the 26, and Joshua Osborne in the 68 is going to stick his nose to the inside of Cody Lamas as well. 14 to go. But look at Osborne. He's trying to make his move up for second position. He's saying I followed you. Another Samuel. If I'm going to make a run for the win, I want to try to pass you if I can, but not if the 66 of Chris Dalton passes him first, because Dalton's right in that mix too. He's in 4th. The number 66 Trop Arctic Pontiac. Four-car shootout here in this race here, but look at Sam. Here comes Sam Young in the 26 to the inside. And Osborne goes up high. Here comes Chris Dalton for 3rd. He's got it. There's now a pair of Pontiacs hook up with he and the 42 of Jonathan Ramey. And Osborne and the 68 and Dylan Poteet in the 22. They're both shut up the track. Here comes Dalton in the 66 going inside of Sam Young in the 26. Ford versus Pontiac. Here in the waning moments at Darlington. 11 laps to go here in the Mountain Dew Southern 500. The number 26 Quaker State Ford out front. In second, and going for the lead there. Here comes Dalton in the Trop Arctic Pontiac number 66. Side by side, a drag race for the lead. Mills has it by about a half a car length as they go into the 3rd turn. But then you go into third turn, it's going to be Chris Darlington out front. 10 laps to go here at Darlington. Darlington by half a car length. Here comes Ramey, Jonathan Ramey inside for second. He's got it. He brings Cody Lamas with him, and Ryan Cooper. Where did he come from in the 94 car? In the 24 car, excuse me. Cooper to third, or fourth, excuse me. Nope, Cooper is in fourth. And his old ride with Pichu Lennon behind the wheel, he runs fifth. Boy, what a finish we might be set up to see here at Darlington. Ramey up high. And he's dropping spots now. The lead's still being held by Chris Darlington in car 66. Cody Lamas runs second. Third is Ryan Cooper. Pichu Lennon in fourth. Sam Young trying inside of Jonathan Ramey for fifth. And Ramey tried to make that outside lane work, but nothing doing. Jack Richards, he's right there. Jeremy Stegall in the 6 car. We haven't talked about him much today. There's several drivers we haven't talked much about today are making their moves in the spot and one of which is this guy right there, Dalton Day, in the 17. And he's about to get past Joshua Osborne. Osborne hits the wall coming out of turn number 4. And Dalton up in the top 10 now in 10th place. But he's going to lose that spot quick to 8 of Charles Jackson. And Dalton hits the wall coming out of turn number 2. Here comes Cody Lamas inside of Chris Darlington, who's going to lead this lap. Darlington by about a bumper. 6 to go. Pichu London. He's going to try for lead himself. He's in second right now. What a wild scramble this is going to be, as we said. Part of the race where you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him, and Cody Lamas is giving it a good shot right now. 5 to go. Pichu London stalking Cody Lamas like a vulture. Here comes London to the inside. Pichu London, car number 21 to Sitco Ford. And Darlington smacks the wall coming out of turn number 2. Lamas has to lead by about a half a car as they go on the third turn now. Pichu London makes a run to the inside. He's going to take the lead. Lamas tried to come back on him on the outside. Jack Richards, he gets into it in the 14 car. He goes in the second now. Now can he catch Pichu London? Jeremy Stegall, he's not out of his neither in the 6 car. He's going to try for third. He's got Jonathan Ramey shoving him in the 42. Three laps to go. Here comes Richards. Jack Richards diving inside of Pichu London for number 1. Backstretch. Jack Richards diving inside the 14 car. He's going to take the lead. He's got it. Jack Richards, our Daytona 500 winner. He's wants the Southern 500 win to his resume. 2 laps to go. Trying to go for a 500-miler win at Darlington. Ooh! Jeremy Stegall and Pichu London about rubbed each other coming out of turn number 2. Now Stegall, he's closing right in the 6 car. Does he have anything? It'll be the white flag this time by. Jack Richards out in front of the Oldsmobile. He was the pole sitter for the event. White flag. And here comes Stegall, Jeremy Stegall to the inside of Jack Richards. Here he comes. Here comes Jeremy Stegall. He's inside of Richards now. Side by side, Richards by about 3/4 of a car length leads going to the third turn now. Stegall and Richards are side by side. here at Darlington. Here they come out the fourth corner. Stegall on front. Richards coming back on the outside. It is Jack Richards winning it. Wow! Jack Richards gets back at Jeremy Stegall coming out of turn number 4 and wins the Mountain Dew Southern 500. What a finish to this race. Wow! Second win of the season for Jack Richards, car number 14, the Copenhagen Oldsmobile. I thought he lost it coming out of turn number 4. And look at the margin of victory, 18 thousandths of a second at the finish line, 167.590 the average speed. There's the average. There's the finishing order here. Jack Richards wins today. Second was Jeremy Stegall. Third, Jonathan Ramey. Fourth, Pichu London. Fifth, Charles Jackson. Sixth, Cody Lamas. Seventh, Ryan Cooper. Eighth was Jasmine Acosta. Ninth, Dalton Day. Joshua Osborne comes home 10th. Leah Walker, Nick Baxter, Theo Stegall, Mitchell Jones, Cole Moore, Don Poteet 16th. Sam Young, Dylan Young, Adrian Becker, and Chris Darts in the top 20 in this event. And there's the rest of the finishing order. Boy, bad runs for some of the big names there. Aaron Williams 31st, Ann Batson 32nd. She didn't need that in the points. Neither did Keith Batson in 36th. Trent Dunham 35th. A lot of your big names down on the list. But not Jack Richards, car number 14. He wins today at Darlington Raceway. And here's your points with 9 races remaining. Jasmine Acosta has the lead by 96 points over Jeremy Stegall. Cody Lamas in third position. Pichu London, Sam Young, Dion Scott, Theo Stegall, Sean Henley, Keith Batson, and Zed Weinstein the top 10. And all the way down to the 20 position where Jack Richards has it. That's the second one on the season, by the way. 2 poles and 2 wins. And down to Dale Keselowski in 37th. And Johnny Gardner, despite not running 3 races, he is 32nd in points with his series of good runs. But next race on the tour will be Richmond International Raceway for the running of the Air Guard 400. Don't miss it.